All right, everybody, welcome in. It's a little bit of a technological. We're having some technical difficulties on our end, mostly just because my phone has been, a little bit of a train wreck in the last bit, where the charging port doesn't actually like to charge. It doesn't. You have to like sit there and hold it the entire time, and so. I have been notorious over the course of the last month for saying, man, my phone's dead. And, of course, my phone is dead. So I apologize to everybody. I wasn't able to get out the link. My phone died almost immediately after sending out that tweet with all of the horrible, horrible puns. But I do hope to get this out later. I'm going to be talking with Sam here, honestly, probably during the chat, during live, so that we can try to get this out to you guys, try to get this out on Twitter, get everybody access. But we're also along those same lines. We've had some technical difficulties. We have Sam out here. He had to run to the Secretary of State, so he's been busy today. And because of that, he was unable to get up the promo checklist for today. So we're just going to kind of go through the Twitter timeline, talk about our best bets. Ultimately, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking golf. We're going to be talking about the Masters. So feel free to hop in, chat. And honestly, my favorite thing about this stream is just seeing everything, seeing what we have going on out there with you guys. Tell me your favorite bets. Tell me how excited you were about Kansas. Tell me how mad you were at them for going down and losing half. Whatever it may be, let me know kind of where you guys are at. I felt really funny because I was like, we were just kind of chatting, talking about all these things. And when we were recapping, when I was going through all the bets and we talked about the bet one half, bet another, I remember saying, hey, just bet with your gut. Bet what you guys believe in. And at one point in time, I started talking myself into UNC first half. I remember saying, I was like, UNC can come out, they'll be excited, and then they'll die in the second half. And that happened. I wish I would have actually bet that. I wish I would have followed that. Honestly, I'm not mad because ultimately, like I said, it was profitable. It was a profitable bet no matter how you went about it. Because, we can't actually predict the future. That's not what we're here to do. What we're here to do is based on the possible outcomes, say, hey, what is our best path of action and what's our best way to take advantage of these promotions? And for that one, it was to go with what was the most likely at the time. And that's what we did. It didn't come to fruition. Ultimately, we're mad at Kansas for losing that first half. But geez, oh, Pete's, what a game. Coming back in that second half after the largest comeback in NCAA final history. Is that... I think it was something like that. I remember them talking about it. Anyway, it's been a couple days. We're moving on from basketball. We're moving on from NCAA basketball. We're moving on. We're looking forward to the NBA Finals. The Lakers are out. Tell me, put in chat. Let me know how you guys feel about that. That's honestly wild. Let me know what else do we have going on. We got let's see, we got NHL playoffs coming later this month. Obviously, baseball starts tomorrow. We've got some real exciting things that we're going to be starting to talk about there. We are very excited. Hey, Pat. We are very excited to, I guess, get talking about the Masters. We've been talking about some promotions that have just kind of been scattered in over the course of the last few months. Just they start dropping golf. Just when golf got started, there were some Masters promotions. Now Masters are here. There are some promotions. We're looking for daily things on DraftKings, which I'm excited about. MLB, we're looking forward to. I already brought this up, but we're looking forward to, Dinger Tuesday. I'm really hoping they get that going again. I think if Fanduel doesn't, Caesars started to at the end of the year, so we'll get some fun stuff going on there. But nonetheless, we're gonna get going. We're gonna hop in, and it'll be a little bit non-traditional today, but just let me know what you guys are thinking in the chat, and we'll get going. So there we are. No, this button. I did have it right. That button. You got like I can't even hit buttons right. That's the kind of day we're having right now. All right, so I want to start off. We're just gonna, we started talking about the NCAA tournament. I'm actually just gonna share my screen, so we're kind of going through because we don't have the promo checklist. I don't think we're able to get it up, but we still do have Twitter, right? We love Twitter. We're super excited, and I'm going to start off just kind of recapping that tournament. So if you guys did not join in on this, you missed out. There was a Promoguy NCAA tournament challenge where if you joined in, we encouraged you to donate to charity. That's, I don't know. It's always just honestly a great thing to be able to give back to different communities. And obviously with gambling, we've been very lucky in many ways to have access to these promotions, making $30,000 last year, if you guys have been following us since the beginning. But, we can give back a little bit, I think, which is really, really cool. So we were able to do that. And then if you joined, you guys got to see, shout out to Nate, Nitro Nate in here. He's one of Sam's buddies. He happened to win the whole thing at $100. $100 is pretty nice, guys. $100 pretty nice. And then we got a couple of entries here that I think should have already reached out to Sam, and they won $37.50 each, which is certainly not bad. Lots of fun. I think we capped out at like $250. It was crazy. Tons of entries. My sister ended up texting me saying how pumped she was just to be in the top 50. But it was a lot of fun. So moving on from there, Chance is telling me I'm cute. You guys can't do this. Don't gas me up like this. But we're gonna kind of scroll on up here. So we've got FanDuel. We got a couple of good bets going on in FanDuel. So our first one is this Hawks Mavericks to score 115 points total. These, we're late here. So hopefully you guys got in on that. That started at 7 o'clock. But I did want to just kind of scroll through, look through our entire slate for the day, remind you of what you may have already bet. But we put $25 on this. So that's where we're at there. And then next, we're looking at the RJ Barrett, Kyrie, and KD. I think if we look back up at this, Sam did end up betting this for, I believe, another 25. So we can go visit that. So another boost, that was $25. Again, because, let's see, did that one already start? I might have, Sam's texting me right now. We might have a live gift reaction. That'd be awesome. So yeah, if you guys have not already, we do have a gift today, so check out that on DraftKings. I went too many clicks back, didn't I? But we do have a DraftKings gift. I'll get to that. Make sure you guys get that one in. And if it's not too late and this is still up, make sure you guys get this in. We did this for $25. So 3 players combining for 90 plus points when all of them are fantastic scorers is not the worst thing in the world, especially when it's boosted. Jets and the Lightning both to win. We put $40 on this. So if you guys are following our unit sizing, it's our unit size is $10. You can hop on there and just roll with this. If you guys are not signed up, you guys can see that in all of Sam's tweets and in my YouTube down at the below. You guys get our links. You guys have access to the links in YouTube and on Twitter. FanDuel is a great sign-up offer. Still is. I know that they're starting to move to some more free bets, but they do still do site credit, so it's certainly not a loss for certain. They're still a great book. They still do great boosts. They still have awesome promotions. So we certainly still like it. One shout out. We're talking about the Masters. We're talking about golf today, right, guys? We do want to point out when there are not so profitable boosts, right? Or not so profitable, promotions too. When we want to say, hey, we're not rolling with this one. Ultimately, normally what this YouTube channel is hey, this is what we are doing, but it's also good to point out what we are not. So love it, Pat. We already see that we're on there. What do you think of betting Jets plus Lightning W and Caps W over 6 goals? You're just saying doing both? Pepper Danino. So Pepper Danino just put in chat, if you guys don't see this, he says, what do you think of betting Jets and Lightning to both win, which we did that. We like that. And Caps with over 6 goals since plus our EV. So you're saying hedge is ultimately what you're doing because if I am following here, Caps play the Jets, right? Am I right about this, guys? Let me know in chat because I just came out of practice, so we're just kind of running through these things. Like I said, semi quick. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, cool. So my one thing there is it's not a full hedge because yes, both are plus EV, so we like both boosts. I personally would say pick one or the other just because you do have a fair window there where you lose both, right? Like if Caps win but don't go over 6, then you lose both. And even though they're both plus EV, we don't like those windows where we lose 2 bets within a quote unquote hedge, right? You can't win both, but you could lose both. So I'm not a big fan. Oh, it's Caps Lightning. It's Caps Lightning. Okay, sick. So it is a hedge. It's just Caps Lightning. I don't know how I didn't see that. I just did my gift bet. So thank you for shouting that out, guys. So that's my dad, Kenneth, and he's telling me that my cousin is betting on the Lightning. So we're just going with the Jets Lightning dub. You guys ultimately pick which one you like more. And we'll ride with that. I appreciate all the shouts out. See, look at me, man. I'm telling you, I just got out of here and I don't even know who's playing my Red Wings. I'm a little bit of a failure today in the hockey realm. Honestly, I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball on all this today. We had just a little side story. Part of the reason I'm frazzled. So we had practice today. Practice always goes till 6:30. And then we had jersey give out. So that pushed me until 7. So I had to come home, shower, get on this, make sure I had all my bets in. And so I barely got my own bets in before we got on live today. And so I'm just kind of throwing a lot of this stuff together. But yes, so gift today, very profitable. It's probably our bet of the day. So make sure that you guys are getting in on the gift. If you are wondering how that works, I'm just going to scroll up to it. This is our gift. So you guys can go to the tweet. You can go to BR Betting and you just click on the tweet and that will take you to a link. What I end up doing from there, especially if I'm on mobile, is I click on the link. I log in first kind of in the Twitter app, essentially is what I'm doing. And then I hit done, go back to it, click the link again, click bet now, and then it shows up actually in my app. So then I clear that whole web page out, go to my app, now the book's in there, and then I just bet it like normal. So it's a little bit of a complicated process with going between these two things, especially on mobile, but it is worth it. You know, it's only a few clicks, and ultimately, guys, a few clicks for a boost that is essentially, you know, what, minus 165 and minus 110 on 50 would be like, what, a $15 boost? That's certainly not bad. $10, $15 boost. You're getting paid an extra $10, $15 to make this bet. Because I am confident this one hitting. Just because Tampa Bay and Washington, 2 fun teams to watch. And honestly, 2 electric teams. So I really do think that they can get this one done for us. Speaking of hockey, we're bouncing all over the place. I'm going back down here. This is arbable. I'm going to keep going back down, and then we can talk more about golf. Where did my hockey one go? Did I miss it? I did not miss it. All right. So we're going to go up, talk about our one-game parlay, just knock out our hockey stuff, and then we can talk more about some other stuff. So hockey, our NHL one-game parlay, we have Tarasenko scoring. That's our kind of quote-unquote risky bet. And then we have the Blues plus 2.5, Kraken plus 2.5, team goals over 0.5. This is just our process for making sure that we have very high favorite, you know, highly likely to hit 3 legs there. And then you're basically putting a risk just on one thing. And oftentimes what we like to do there is we find something that's plus EV in and of itself. So the bet is, you know, a little bit favorable for us. And then we roll with that. So we basically get a free bet insured shot at something like that. So, heck yeah. I love this. Heck yeah. Tiger Boost on Fanduel. So Tiger Boost on Fanduel, I'm going to be totally honest. I didn't see Sam cover it, so I'm assuming it's not something that is profitable in the long run. He does look like he's actually going to He does look like he's actually going to play, so it's not like we're going to run into that whole issue. I will personally probably be betting it just because it's a slightly boosted, even if it's not fully plus EV and worthwhile bet. But honestly, I think it's just going to be a lot of fun to be able to bet on Tiger and watch that. It'll just make it more engaging and something to root for. I have to call Austin later to help him with this bet. Austin, you know what? Friggin' screw it. Let's just do this together. I'll show you guys my process for this, for the gift. Because I think that's what he's talking about is the DraftKings gift. But we do have these one-game parlays and all this stuff too. I'll talk about the BetMGM one. Basically, we have two different promotions to bet on outright winners for the Masters. So I'll be doing one on BetRivers, which if you guys haven't already signed up, use our link, use our affiliate code Promoguy, and then that deposit $250. It's $250, like just like that. It's beautiful, right? So you get $250. Use 25 of that on whoever you think is going to win. I'm probably putting this one on Dustin Johnson. He's got fair odds. It's one of the better odds on this book. So I'm putting this one on Dustin Johnson, and every time that he gets a birdie, we get $1. Every time that he gets an eagle or better, we get another $2. This is not something that's going to give us a ton of money. I would expect, I don't know, maybe like $10-ish. 10, maybe 15, maybe 15. He could be having a good day. He'll have a bogey here and there. $15 in free bets would be great. But ultimately what this is it's you're getting a free bet either way. And if he hits, we're looking good. So this is a good promotion because when you win or not, you get your money back. So that is one that I'm doing partially just because it's BetRivers. We love them for giving that $250 for us. So we're going to continue to roll with that. And then it is also a promotion that is plus EV in the long run. And then going down here, talking about my personal probably favorite bet is the, let's see, where are we? Augusta on DraftKings, this one. So these predetermined amounts, right, where you get plus $300 or plus 300 added to whatever bet at whatever golfer that you'd like. I ended up adding this to Spieth, which is probably not the most advantageous way to use this. You guys should probably do Jon Rahm. I actually got $25 on this. So if you guys have that, feel free to use up to $25. Sam got maxed at 10. I got maxed at 25. So keep an eye on that. It's probably not worth just an added plus 300. It's probably not worth like, $50. I would say max 25. Even if it's not limiting you, but it is fun. And really, if you're doing percentage wise, the best possible option is Rahm. Plus, he's a Spaniard. We like to root for Spain. So, let's see, what else we got? Yeah, exactly. Just a few bucks. We'll sprinkle a few on things that are fun promotions, different boosts, even if they're not fantastic. So like we said, we're avoiding the no laying up, but we will absolutely be doing this plus 300. I like that one a lot. And we'll be keeping an eye out, guys, for sure, on these daily profit boosts. I did already follow Dom Cinturino. Cade pops on here every now and again and gives us a shout out or two. So Dom, I think he's Cade's older brother. He's got good information here. And he went with, who did I pick? Spieth? Is that who I said? Spieth. I ended up going with Spieth for that bet because Dom said to. And I was like, hey, I'll roll with it. He knows more about golf than I do, for certain. Is there anything else I'm missing? Let's see. I've showed this a couple of times. We're $25 on this on DraftKings. We are skipping this Caesars promotion. We are looking forward to Dinger Tuesday and for MLB bets tomorrow. I'm just going to shout that out right now because with the MLB, some of those games start earlier, especially when you compare it to my schedule. So I might not be able to get in there in time. But it's certainly worth keeping an eye out for. And let's see, how are we doing? You guys let me know if we hit this goal in first 10. I'm not following right now because I'm doing this. But you guys got to let me know if we hit this gift because that'd be pretty fun to have a live. Sorry, This is what I'm talking about. My phone doesn't like to participate. If we have a live gift hit, that'd be a ton of fun for us. I will shout out too. We do our one-game parlays for NHL. We also do our one-game parlays for the NBA, which is basically the same process. We do the Jazz win, and over 53.5, which is basically we're just building up to something that's like plus 100-ish and rolling with it. Chance, what you saying? When do I get my promo special for the NFL draft? Chance, I will have you in. You can be our freaking guest host for the NFL draft. We'll do it on Wednesday, the night before. And we'll make sure that you get in there. Michael, appreciate it. We got 3 minutes in, so we still got a solid 7 minutes. We don't have any goals yet, so we haven't hit that gift quite yet. But it's still going to happen. Look, we shout it out right now. It's going to happen in like the next 2 minutes. But I will say, guys, I am really looking forward to the NFL draft. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're just kind of getting into it. And really, if you guys haven't signed up and if you have any questions, one thing, if you guys had any questions on anything, I was able to answer a bunch of them the other night. One of the guys who was on here, he made $300 off of a firekeeper's deposit. And, even if he was going to do that either way, he was able to ask questions on here, get a little bit of peace of mind, clarify some things for him so that he didn't go into this firekeeper's deposit with any doubt. He was like, all right, this is where I'm at. This is the best process. I know what I'm doing. I know it's plus EV. I know it's profitable in the long run. And so I think he felt a lot better, and then he profited on the back end, which is absolutely awesome. Is that it for us today? We kind of bounced around. I'll give you guys a few of my favorites for golf. Again, we like Spieth as a favorite, but a little bit of a longer go! Frick yeah, guys, let's go! I might have been a little bit loud. I'm sorry. I just got chat blowing up. We hit the gift live on this freaking stream. I wish I knew how to add more graphics, but let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. This is awesome. Thank you so much for the shouts out in here. We got the Caps scoring in the first 10, man. What was it? 5 minutes in? Yeah, Dan, I'll restart it. All right, so welcome in, everybody. We are, this is Promoguy. We are here just making money, baby. We're just making money. Literally, if you're tuning in right now, we just made, $45? You guys get in on that? We get in on that gift? That's what we're here for. We are here for making money together, getting informed, running through this process. Man, it feels good to hit this one live together with you guys. I absolutely love it. I want to know how soon after that 3-minute call. I was like, hey, it's gonna happen in the next 2, and then we got it. Let's go. We hit the free bet too. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm so pumped right now. Oh man, that feels good. Gifts are fun, man. You made $300 on that? Let's go. That's wild. Oh, all right. I got to calm down. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? We went through the process. We talked about one-game parlays. We talked about this bet and get. I'm going DJ on this, Dustin Johnson. We got our one-game parlays. I just followed Sam on this. We just hit our gift. We went from $50 to $95 in our DraftKings pocket. This is so cool. And then shoot. Let's just keep this rolling for the night. We're gonna hit this one. We got the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown bet. That one's gonna hit for us too. We got $25 on that. Honestly, I think my favorite thing is that just telling you guys the future right now. I'm just sprinkling Dustin Johnson on this BetRivers one because hey, maybe it'll happen. But I'm telling you, Spieth is winning this, and I'm putting my my 25 to win. What did I end up getting it? I got 25 to win 600, something like that, because it was boosted from plus 2,200 to plus 2,500. So this one's a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy this, and so I'm just really excited for for Spieth to win this thing because then then not only will we be $45 richer, we'll be $600 richer, which would be, I don't know, nice little pocket change, I guess. That's it, I think, for us today. Let's just go. Lightning are coming back. We're gonna get the Jets to win. If you guys did that, Caps. If you decided to go the other side where it was plus EV, Spieth, yeah, heck yeah. And if you guys decide the Caps over 6, then hey, they're well on their way there. However you did it, let's look forward to a good night. RJ 20 plus points and Nick's W points bet boost. You know what? I haven't seen that one. Shoot. Okay, let's recall this. Okay, so Pepper Danino. Let me know what's that boosted to. We can just calculate it here live. Let's just do some calculations. You guys can follow me on this. And honestly, that'll help me too because then you can call me out if I'm doing anything silly. So Pepper Danino, what Pepper Danino is saying is that there's a points bet boost of RJ Barrett, 20 plus points, and Knicks to win to be boosted to something. And we're going to find out if that boost is worth it. All right. See you, Dad. Thanks for popping in. Tell Austin I say hi. Okay, so we have points bet boosted to 470. Plus 470? Is that right? Okay. So right off the bat, we're going to go to NBA. Right, we'll come back to this. I'm actually probably going to just duplicate that page so that I can run them side by side. Let me know if the stream is struggling at all. Feel free to shout that out. Obviously, my computer is struggling. But so let's see. Let's go down to Knicks. Knicks already started. Am I right? Knicks look like they already started, so we're probably too late on that one. Am I right, guys? At 470, it has to be insane. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? We're looking at RJ Barrett, 20 plus points, Knicks W. It was on points bet. But if I'm looking at this right, it started 10 minutes ago. I don't know. So I'm just saying here, I was going to calculate this with you guys, but obviously now that the game started, the lines are going to be all wacky. If that was boosted from plus 470 to plus 2,000, that's insane. Tatum Brown, 80 plus points, rebounds, assist. Yeah, it actually did just start. Okay. Yeah, so I will say, guys, Boost Raider does a pretty good job too. I think generally in this, like within this community, I'm not really a fan of like saying, hey, only use us. If you guys, like, ultimately the reason that we're here is to be able to make sure that you all are getting all the information that you possibly can, right? So if there's ever a boost that we don't talk about, that we don't calculate, just like, hey, Boost Raider, if he does it, dude, heck yeah, roll with it. I trust the guy. Now, obviously, do I think Sam is friggin' the best calculator out there? And yeah, I do. And I think he goes in depth and gives good information. So personally, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but my favorite one is Promoguy. But yeah, if there's ever somebody else out there that does a boost calculation, feel free, obviously trust him. Hey, we'll roll with it. Nick's already started. Yeah. Insane EV at plus 2,000. That would have been insane. If they're actually doing good boost, guys, on PointsBet, I'll be honest. I haven't checked PointsBet in probably like 3 months. Just because there was a period of time where PointsBet was legitimately the best book. Back in I guess it was back before it became legal in Michigan. But when I was traveling down to Indiana to place these bets, and they were the best book for 2 months in November, December of 2020. 2020? Jeez, yeah, it's been a while. November, December of 2020, they were like the best book, and now a lot of their promotions have kind of fallen off. But if they're having boosts that are worthwhile, we'll definitely start looking into it a little bit more. But 75 total. Heck yeah, man. Dude, rock out. Good job, Pat. I love that. That's super cool. Yeah, a lot of them they don't cash it out until the win is done, but that's super cool. Love it. Love it. 75 total, getting back 130. That's profit, baby. That's good. Okay, so we're not calculating the next boost because we missed that. But we'll try to get in here, try to get some of this quicker. I'll be honest, I'm gonna try. I'm really trying to get on for you guys at about 7:00 most days. But it is tough because, like I said, I only got about a half an hour between the end of practice and when I want to be getting on. So that's why most of it is going to be at 7:30, and that's also why I'm going to try to shout out promotions for the next day, right? So tomorrow, just as we're sitting here, keep an eye out for the Fanduel, that $20 same game parlay thing. That's going to be something that we're definitely doing. I know people are getting bummed about the fact that it's just a free bet, but it's still profitable, right, guys? We're still doing this on DraftKings and Caesars and all this other stuff for free bets. It's still something that's worthwhile. We're just going to miss the site credit because site credit was awesome. I will say, so we'll be looking out for that. We'll be keeping an eye out as the season gets going for a little bit of Dinger Tuesday action. Maybe it's Dinger Thursday action. Who knows what it ends up as. I know Caesars ended up doing one on like Wednesday last year, but yeah. Did I talk about the Tiger promos on DK? I can go back. Yeah, so we did talk about the Tiger promos. That's something where it's not something that is... Sam didn't shout it out on Twitter. I haven't had a chance to talk to him because he's been ripping around. He had to go to the DMV and do all this stuff. But so normally what he does is if he calculates it, and it's not bad per se, but it's not something that's worth throwing, a ton of money on. If it's not normally over $15, 1.5% of our bankroll, we normally don't bet it. But I will say for something like this for Tiger, I'm going to be betting all the Tiger promotions just because I think it'll be fun. It's a little bit of a boost. It'll be profit. It's probably, if we're totally honest, probably just closer to fair odds. But I think it'll be fun to root for, and it'll keep me engaged. So I'm personally going to be betting the Tiger promos, but it's not something that's like, hey, our bet of the day. I hope that answers that for you, Dan. But as I'm saying all this, I'm sure Sam will give us more information as the night goes on too. He'll probably end up addressing this at some point just because it's there and he'll want to do it. So yeah, that's I think where we're at. I can't get over the fact, guys, that we hit this gift live. That was super cool. That was a lot of fun. We're looking forward to. I'm going to be watching this Bulls Celtics game later today, and I was going to calculate Big Al. I'm going to calculate this for you. Brown Tatum 80 plus points, rebounds, assists, plus 160 on DK. We're going to look at that. So plus 160, we can do that. So we'll dive in. Who was that again? That was Tatum and Brown. Okay, so our boys. What just happened to you? Going Bulls. We got only like 2 minutes. This will be it's not doing it. I'm too late. I'm too late again. Jeez, oh Pete's, guys. I'm sorry. I will say that normally the DraftKings one are pretty close to even. So probably not something I'm betting, especially if it didn't already get shouted out. But yeah. All right. I think I'm logging off for the night. I appreciate you all. I look forward to seeing everybody at our next stream, which I think. Let's see. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live Friday. Try to get some weekend recaps in for you guys, and just kind of talk about some things, prep some things, and kind of recap a little bit of the Masters. And I don't have practice on Friday, so I should be able to get in a little bit earlier. So. That is it for me tonight. I appreciate you all. I will say I want to shout somebody out on the last stream. They mentioned right as I was getting off, and they were like, hey, give them a thumbs up. I will say I really do appreciate the thumbs up. I think the last video I had quite a few. And, anytime that we get likes, we get you guys subscribing to this. First off, if you subscribe, then you guys are able to see, hey, he's going live even when even when we're struggling with Twitter. You guys can still get the recap, still get all this information, even without the Twitter links. So definitely recommend subscribing. Definitely recommend, or appreciate, I'll say, the likes. Really do appreciate those. And that is it for me. I appreciate you all popping in and getting active in the chat. That always makes this fly by for me. So I appreciate you all, and freaking let's go Kraken for tonight. Let's get ourselves, let's at least cover 2.5 in the first period. All right, that is it for me today. I will see you all later, and have a great Thursday tomorrow. Great Wednesday tonight. We got some Masters, some MLB. We got an exciting day tomorrow, and it's an early day. So let's keep an eye on those bets. Keep an eye on those promos for earlier. Appreciate it, Pat. All right, yeah, I'll do the classic sign off. Be sure to like, subscribe, and smash that freaking button thingy. I don't know. Whatever. Did I miss that, Dan? Yeah. Okay. So the 80 plus points, rebounds, assists boost. Is that the J boost? Did I show that one? That's right. That's like right here, isn't it? Where'd it go? I was just looking at it. That's that J game, isn't it? Yeah, 80 plus points, rebounds, assists. I didn't even read that. So yeah, it is $25. I think we did briefly address that, but anyway, appreciate you all. I'll thumbs up is what everybody says. We're all good to go. I will I'll see you guys later.